Welcome to Monkey Understand Before AI Do Next. Presents Koor, Coordination Server for AI Coding Agents. Okay, so we have our web page working. Now for the real test of Koor, what we need to do is give it a job that involves all the agents. So what we'll say to Koor is give the truck a color. So it'll have to involve both the back end and the front end modifications. So I'm just putting that here. Add a color field to trucks. Each truck has a color, red, blue, or green. Update API contract in Koor state and assign the changes to all agents. And we give that one a go. And he's going to do a bit of thinking. And he's building out a plan. And we'll also see that in statuses here. Yeah. Sorry, doing this live, I don't have time to read properly what it's saying. But I just want to give you an overview. And see, he's producing a contract modification. Asking to update the contracts now. The decision log, so everything that's happening is getting logged in, what was decided when and why. Make that, so we've got a new add the colors contract has appeared here. We haven't coded any of this, by the way. It's all taking care of it by itself. So assigning the color field to trucks, yes, trucks needs to, the API backend needs color, and yep. Now it's going over to the web page and telling it its tasks, what it needs to do. Okay, we just say yes. Yes. This will go quite quickly now because we built the main program. We're just implementing a change. So it's decided that everything's there. It's telling us to go over to the API, the back end and the front end, and tell them next. So we'll do that. Okay, here we are, the back end. Let's just stop it to be polite and tell it next. And we'll do the same to the front end. Stop it to be polite and tell it next. Resize this so we can see them both. So they're asking to check for their current states. That's okay. Yeah, check for events. Yep. See, it's found new task and it's got its to-do list, and it's going to start working through that. It's not received all the instructions from the controller. The controller is just telling it what to do. It's using its own Claude Code genius to figure out what it's doing with that plan. Now it's going to start to modify. Here we want to do modifications. Yep. Okay. And we're moving ahead. Ah! Ah! Okay, almost finished with the back end at the moment. front end seems to have a lot of thinking and checking it's doing. But it's already at the build and verify stage. Now it's generating the temples. This will be a test. Once it's learned our procedures, see the database, we just started it up, course we just started up, is learning this programming that we're building, is learning it. So it's learned all the temple stuff now. It shouldn't make a mistake. And there we go, it's generating temple. Right, who are you? Yeah, make your modifications. Publish the completed event. Wow, that was fast. So go to controller and say next. Well, we won't be doing that because the controller, we don't have a next that we've given it to do. So we've finished this phase 2. Yes. Okay, so the backend's finished all its API work. Now it's running the tests for the color field. Or rather, it's building the tests first before it can run them. And we should be reaching about the end now. Handlers, modifying the handler, putting the color into the JSON that it's going to be pushing through, because it is a backend, it's building an API. Now, if you don't want to sit and do all the clicking and you're quite confident of what's happening, you can get it to run automatically, but I like to see exactly what's going on. Build and run all tests. Right, you go. Okay, so 10 tests passed. The new color variation is added and publish done. So it's going to put its signature of the API throw course. This is a very important thing. When we're talking to the individual agents, we're not talking to it in standard language text or markdown, because it makes mistakes and hallucinates, and we don't always get the correct values. So we have got when it sends information, it sends it in a type safe way, basically a JSON file. So it would be specifying not just put a color into the API, it's saying put a color of this type and of this data structure. Okay. All right, we've finished. Go to the controller, say next. Well, we don't have to do that. All we want to do is start you up. Let's go back in. Are you going to fail? No, we run fine. Okay, now for the front end. Don't know why I'm getting this thing happening here. I'll make more space, right? Whoops, I didn't want to do that. Let's see behind the curtains, we don't want that. Okay. Just check the temple, make sure. Okay, we run that server. And yes, we're okay. So to conclude the tests of tests, we'll swap over to our second screen now and give this a refresh. And we've got color. Okay, can you see that? Color. Does it work? We'll put in another truck. So let me give it a color of blue and register it, and there we have it, a blue truck. So the controller updated the other agents with their task, and they each completed their task, fed it back, and we have the end result, which is successful. Ah! Ah!